What's up, y'all? Welcome to another video here live on Tune In Tuesday. I have a very special video for you guys. Today I want to speak about how to overcome overthinking. I think that a lot of the world suffers overthinking, and I think that if you have the clarity to reduce your overthinking, that you can be a much more positive and impactful force in the universe because you have that clarity. I always assemble clarity to power, because the more clear you are, the better decisions you make, the more energy and vitality you have through your mind and body, and just your aura overall. You're just a better overall human being. And I want to teach this to you from personal experience, right? Because me personally, one of the most biggest overthinkers on planet Earth, all right? Yes, me. If someone gave me a location to show up somewhere or a job interview, I had to be prepared. I had to have everything aligned. I'm speaking about food, time, gas, everything needed to be in line for me to function. Like that went with everything, right? And it got to a point where you understand that overthinking causes anxiety, and this can have a negative general impact over your life. And so when it gets to that point where you're overthinking everything, because it got to a point in my life, because I have two kids, I have, a marriage or a relationship, and it's so much going on that when things become disorganized or chaotic, you have to have the clarity and the calm and the poise to be able to deal with life's challenges and make the best decisions, and be an impactful leader. And no good is going to come out of overthinking and anxiety, right? It's good to have a general awareness, but overall you want to have a sense of confidence and calm and strong decision making. So I learned these tools. I practice these tools that I'm going to share with you in this video to this day, and I share it with my family. I share it with my children because it is that impactful. So let's go ahead and get into it. It's going to be 3 tips I'm going to share with you guys today. And I need you guys to take this stuff serious because it will change your life. All right? Tip number 1 is going to be write down your thoughts. Get it out of your head and transfer it on a piece of paper as much as possible. You can do this in the morning time as well as the nighttime. Do this when you wake up so you move throughout your day with clarity. Do this at night so that your mind is able to rest, because you need to regenerate. You need to be able to rehydrate yourself. Your mind is like a battery, and it needs to be recharged. You get that through sleep, not through, anxiety, insomnia, and regret, having a lot of things on your mind at night, ruminating thoughts. You need to have your mind at ease. And how you do that, again, is write down your thoughts. Brain dump as much as you can on a sheet of paper so that it's out of the subconscious mind, it's out of, the unconscious mind, it's out of the back of your head, and it's on something physical that you can see, and it just makes you feel much more at ease knowing that you can see it, and you don't have to think about what you need to do and when you need to do it. It's out on paper and it's taken care of, and you can tend to it when you need to. It's a great sense of control. It's a great sense of order, and it's a great sense of comfort that comes with that. So that's tip number 1, is write down your thoughts as much as possible throughout your day, specifically in morning and night, so that you have a much more clear mind. The reason being is tip number 2. You want to be able to operate in your life moment by moment. When you're able to operate in your life by a moment by moment basis, you experience a greater sense of peace. And reason being is because you're showcasing a lot of confidence that whatever problem comes up and when it comes up, because we know life is not perfect, that you will be able to handle it when it comes. You understand that the art of being present just simply means that nothing is actually wrong in the very present moment. Right now in this moment, nothing is wrong. What creates problems in our lives is our mind. The ability to foresee or guess the future and create all these scenarios in our head and things like that. That's what creates the stress, the tension, the anxiety, the overthinking, all the scenarios that can play out, what you need to do, the what if you fail, all of these things create that stress in our lives. And it isn't until you understand that life can be very easy and simple, so as long as you take it by a moment basis. So that just simply means one thing at a time. Stay present with that one thing. If you're brushing your teeth, brush your teeth. If you're eating your food, eat your food. If you're taking a shower, take a shower. There is no need to be multitasking and trying to do a bunch of things at once. That robs you of your life, it robs you of your present moment, it robs you of your time, and it robs you of your peace. All right? So that's tip number 2, is embrace a moment by moment basis. So quick recap before I give you tip number 3. Point number 1 is write things down, preferably morning and night. Step number 2 is take things on a moment by moment basis. Step number 3 for you is going to be watching and handling, mastering your emotional reactivity. I kind of hinted on this a little bit moments ago when I explained to you about having the confidence to take the moments as they come. Where does that come from? That's going to come from your ability to respond instead of react to bad news, to triggers, to cases and scenarios that are not favorable in your life. Reason why this is important, again, is because when we get triggered by something that we don't like, our mind begins to create a bunch of scenarios. When we are very emotional or very stressed, we create a lot of scenarios in our mind, in our head, and your inner critic begins to speak louder, tension begins to rise, tension in the body and the mind, and this is totally unnecessary when, again, you can take care of the problems as they arise with ease because you are competent and you are capable. You are competent and capable and able to take the moments as they come because you live by a moment basis. And your toolkit, you will have the ability to formulate your thoughts and physically see them and take care of the issues as they come. All right? So I'm going to recap one more time these 3 tips to overcome overthinking. Write down your thoughts as much as possible. Live by a moment basis as much as possible. This is the art to practice. And step number 3 is master your emotional reactivity. And if you do these things, overthinking will no longer be an obstacle for you in your life. And you will be able to find inner peace. I can promise you, because I've done it myself. So that means if you practice this, 9 times out of 10, you will achieve the same thing, all right? That's what I have for you here in this video. Hope it was helpful for you. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you put it into practice as soon as possible. This Tune In Tuesday, I'm actually gonna get ready to drop another video about letting go of your past. So I'm gonna drop this right now. It's about 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then about 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today, I'm gonna drop another video for Tune In Tuesday, how to heal from your past, all right? I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.